Wynncraft is a well-crafted MMO using the Minecraft engine, and the 400 hours I spent playing it, I've enjoyed, but nothing could have prepared me for what I was about to put myself through. Hardcore, Iron Man, Craftsman, hunted Wynncraft. There's one word I'd use to describe this. Pain.
I know who I am. That moonlight lake told me this is who you are. My veins are so long, my nails are sharp on the knife. That is me. I wonder what that will. That is bullshit. Blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me, I don't need a new one under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game.
Let me explain what I'm doing and why this should be considered torture. A hardcore Iron Man Craftsman haunted profile in Wynncraft is what you get when you turn on every challenge mode in the game. All of these aim to make the game harder and sometimes just straight up unbearable. Hardcore is pretty straightforward. You die, you lose a good amount of stuff. Your profile is also marked as having died in hardcore, but I don't really care about that part. Iron Man restricts your interactions with other players. This means no use of trading and the trade market to get items. You have to get everything on your own. It's a real just big fuck you. Craftsman is by far the most impactful mode to have active. Craftsman limits what you can use to only items that are crafted. Pairing this with Iron Man, it makes it so you can only use items you craft. And finally, hunted mode. Hunted mode isn't too bad. It just makes it so you can be killed by other hunted players. Not really important right now, but later it'll probably be important. Now you might be asking, what made me put myself through this? I was bored. I thought it'd be fun. Now, the most important decision I make is before I even start playing. Wynncraft has 5 different classes to choose from, but only 3 of them are viable. Archer and Shaman just don't provide the firepower or survivability of the other 3. Assassin is the class I'm most familiar with. My main slot is an Assassin, and I've spent the most time with it, like 390 hours, sorry. And Assassin has great utility and survivability options in the forms of Vanish, Clones, and its Acrobat skills. Assassin is also the most explosive class when it comes to damage, but Assassin takes a very long time to get going. Like, the actual good clones take a while to get, and Acrobat skills are very eh. Assassin relies on like legendary mythic weapons to actually pull off the damage, and crafted weapons just don't have that edge that the other weapons have. Mage is the other viable class I thought of, because Mage is given a healing ability really early, and is a good mid-ranged fighter, allowing you to take on a very defensive profile, which is what I do a lot, especially in this playthrough. But Mage's damage, in my opinion, kind of falls off in the late game, and enemies will start to regenerate a lot faster, making fights last longer, making me more likely to die. Mage also has bad crowd control compared to other classes, so I didn't go with Mage. However, Warrior is probably the best class in the game, and it is also what I ended up picking. Warrior has almost everything: damage, crowd control, utility, movement. Warrior also gets a unique skill to come back to life after dying. It's really good. Not only does Warrior have that skill, but it has consistent damage all the way throughout the game, and it's able to consistently buff itself with resistance and shields. So I picked Warrior. Now the challenge actually starts. I have a few goals I want to hit in order to consider this challenge beaten. I want to beat every single quest. I want to beat every single dungeon at least once. I want to beat every story related raid, beat the Hive Trials and beat Kira, reach level 105, and conquer Legendary Island. Now, this list may not seem like a lot, but it takes an absurd amount of time to do a lot of this stuff. Now, it's always good to get started on questing early, especially since questing is the best way to gain levels. Because there are so many quests, I'm not going to go over a lot of them. I'm going to skip most of them actually, but I'll keep the interesting ones, the fun ones, and the hard ones in the video. For example, the potion making quest. I had to help a guy poison someone and then fight him. That's a really fucked up way of doing it, by the way. Kind of a hard quest, and it did make me familiar how I will likely tackle bosses, because the Ensign fight was kind of a boss fight. Take a look at it for yourself. You might actually be able to beat him. Yeah, another uppercut. We beat him. Nice. Okay. Or Mushroom Man, where I had to clear a mushroom field of spiders. It was a short quest, but introduced me to world events, and it was pretty fun. We needed also to access another dungeon later. Huh? Bye. But quests alone do not make this challenge painful. It is the crafting part. Yo, what up? So I was supposed to make a montage of all the gathering and crafting I did while playing. Clearly that's not the fucking case, and HitFilm's a piece of shit and won't let me make it. Thank you, HitFilm. But let's just say, being generous here, right? I spent 25 hours gathering and crafting. Fucking kill, like and subscribe, please. Crafting itself isn't too bad. It's just the process to actually be able to craft is just stupid long. Crafting lets me make everything from weapons, armor, accessories, food, potions, and scrolls, all of which to make me stronger or keep me alive. Crafted items will almost always be weaker than what you can find, but we have to work with what we have. Getting decent HP armor isn't hard, but you will have almost no resistances to elemental attacks, which early game, you can manage, but late game, weapons will always be a little weaker, but we do have the option to customize them with specific ingredients. So let's say I want something that buffs spell damage all the way up, I can make a weapon do that. Or if I want more lifesteal, I can make a weapon do that. Accessories are a little bit different. You can actually make them stronger than normal ones that you can get in an actual playthrough. They A, don't have a level limit, and B, aren't as uncommon, especially since the resources to make them aren't like that uncommon either. But healing, healing, the biggest issue of them all. So because I didn't pick mage, I have to rely on different ways of healing. And the best way to heal that I found was cooking. Normal store-bought potions heal a flat rate over 3 seconds. That's good. A lot of people use potions, especially the high-level potions that heal 4,500 HP over 3 seconds. Really good. However, food sucks. It gives a very weak regen boost for 2 minutes. Now your healing is very slow instead of being a burst healing. Because of this, I had to start playing a lot more defensively in order to actually heal. But despite this, around after 4.5 hours of prep work and questing, I was finally ready for the first dungeon, Decrepit Sewers. This is our run, our first run, hopefully our only run of Decrepit Sewers. Let's get this going. Come on. I am so ready for this. Come on. What level are these guys? Level 12? Easy. We 4-shot these guys. Hell, 1-shot them with bash. 2-shot you with swings. First room done. Perfect. Only thing I'm really worried about right now is the boss. I only really remember the boss from the Corrupted Dungeon. The Corrupted Dungeon boss is very hard for no reason. Second room, completely done. Witherhead, he's level 15. Alright, we're a little over level for this, but you know what? That's fine. That is absolutely fine that we're over leveled for this. Alright, let's get started. See what are we working with. 1.3k HP. He charges you. You might be able to just DP it. Just spam him down. Unless he has a phase 2, I wouldn't be... It makes him invulnerable. Yikes. Okay. That's new. Does he have a phase 2 or is that it? Oh, that's it! Oh! Wow! Nice! We did it. Decrepit Sewers wasn't bad. I definitely overestimated it. But you know, confidence is a killer. I immediately started working towards the second dungeon, Infested Pit. Infested Pit doesn't have that big of a level difference compared to Decrepit Sewers. I just need to beat a few quests first. This included Mushroom Man, which I did earlier, Elemental Exercise, which had me defend Deathless from a corruption invasion, Easy. Taking the tower where I stormed the tower and killed the corrupted in it, and Arachnid's Ascent, which unlocks the Infested Pit dungeon. After I unlocked the dungeon, I did a little bit more prep work like cooking more food, upgrading armor, and making a new weapon. This is how it went. Second boss, Arcadius, let's go. Oh my god, they really did change you, huh? At least we have party members for this. 6,000 HP is quite a bit. We're gonna want to war scream there. We're gonna back up and heal a bit. We're doing quite a bit of damage, but we are getting hit really hard. So, but we do want to, we gotta stay alive somehow. So luckily we do have our NPC teammates. We can go back and start swinging. Never mind, we're not gonna go back in and start swinging. Yikes, okay. It is at half health. I think we're a little underprepared for this. I think that's definitely the issue there. We are out of sprint now, which is very rough. We're also very low on mana. We also are running low on our resistance timer. That was not the right spell. That was... Oh my god. Yeah, no, we die here, right? Yeah. Yikes. Okay. I wasn't ready. I died. I was in over my head from Decrepit Sewers. And in my defense, I didn't know Arcadius was changed from the last update that came out. It's my fault. But this also wasn't my first death. Yeah, I have no fucking words for this one. I'm just fucking stupid. Sure, I might have died already, I might have lost hardcore already, but just even having it active still makes the challenge a lot harder. So I continued after both deaths. Dying to Arcadius was definitely a wake-up call. I leveled up some more and made new pieces of armor so I can live longer, but while fighting Arcadius the first time, I noticed something that I could take advantage of. Elder and Tassim are two NPCs that will help us out here. They actually do so much more damage than me. A wild amount more of damage. So we can use this to our advantage. So let's do it. Round 2. We are burning right now, which is not good. Right, we're not burning anymore. We'll back up a bit. We are very weak right now. Hopefully we can stall long enough for them to actually do something. It does look like they're doing a lot of damage. Almost at half HP right now. We're gonna pace ourselves, put resistance up, so we can actually take a few hits. Arachnidus is almost dead. We're gonna have to play for our mana right now. We do have full sprint back. We are gonna charge. We're gonna have to play for our mana so we can get our resistance back, which is in 1, 2, 3 now. We are starting to lag a little bit here. Pop that, because that gives us a little bit of resistance. We are gonna live a bit longer. Arachnidus is very low. I'm gonna hit him very low. We won, just like that. Was it scummy? Absolutely. I wish I was able to actually like 1v1 Arachnidus, but it's simply too hard, especially right now. And I don't want to fall too far behind on the dungeons, because that wouldn't make this challenge very fun. Did I cheese Arachnidus? Maybe. But it's over. They're beaten. I've learned my lesson, and that's the only boss I can actually cheese, so you don't have to worry about that later. There's a long stretch between Arachnidus and the next dungeon, Charon. Well, not really, but for me there is. I spend the next hours completing quests and gathering new equipment. Some of these quests were fun, like misadventures on the sea. Hello. How much HP do you get? 4,000. With 2 phases. Oh, and then it gets 10,000 HP. Okay, that's weird. And it spawns rats. Okay, yeah, I knew this might be. Okay, that took a bit longer for me to figure out because I'm dumb. Oh hey, look, cell char. While others are like Pit of the Dead where I almost die. Yikes, okay. They actually do hurt a lot. And Lost Tower where I actually do die. We're getting a little low here. Let's heal up. Yikes, yo, chill. No way. No way. Now at this point, I feel like I should explain the abilities I've picked so far, so let's do that. The first one is Flaming Uppercut. It adds fire damage to Uppercut, which is already my highest damaging skill. Then I have Mantle of the Bavmas, which is one of the most important abilities for me to have. It upgrades War Scream, which already gives 20% resistance, but now gives 3 shields, which reduce the next 3 hits by 70%. This will help me stay alive a lot longer and lets me play way more aggressively. With these 2 abilities, I'm definitely ready to fight Charon. Right, this is why we needed more HP and more defense, because we have to survive. The trials of this dungeon is to literally just survive, because we cannot kill that thing. So if any of them decide to actually attack, you're genuinely in trouble. Because they do a lot of damage. Good thing we have War Scream and Mantle, which lets us survive a bit longer. Okay. Now this part is a bit annoying. Just have to kill one mini boss. They are weak to fire, which is perfect for us. Perfect. So it's not like Witherhead where we could just rush at him and kill him. Or Arachnocadius where we have an NPC who can actually fight for us. Tron himself doesn't do a lot of damage, it's his minions that are more annoying. Unless, no. I'm thinking of the Corrupted Charon fight, aren't I? Oh, no. I'm not. Okay. Here we go, Charon. We got this. We are doing heavy damage here, which is really good. We're gonna start healing up again. Uppercut? No, we don't have enough mana for Uppercut. We are instead going to War Scream, because that shield just saved our ass. I guess I am thinking of the Corrupted Charon fight. Because the Corrupted Charon fight, he actually spawns minions. This one, I guess he just doesn't. We beat Charon! That is the 3rd dungeon boss done. Let's go! Charon is dead. Fuck yeah! Got that peak mic, by the way. The next dungeon is Timelost Sanctum. And let me just say it now. This shit was a pushover. Like, this isn't even a joke of me leading into, like, dying a ton of times. It was just far too easy. You know, just take a look. You don't want to be too low, because he does hurt a lot. He actually does fight back. That's why. And also, we want to be able to take those heavy hits. That's his first phase. He's simply more rapid. Back in here? Ooh, he pulled me back in. Really low. You beat him. Nice. I thought he had 3 phases. Oh well. Dungeon number 4 complete. Oh, let's go. Yes. I was honestly surprised, but you know, it's whatever. We'll take it, alright? Next dungeon after that fucking joke was the Sandswept Tomb dungeon. And like every other dungeon, I'm confident about it, but very much scared because, you know, dying sets me back a lot, and I would like to avoid that as much as possible. Even if I already died, avoiding death is still nice. I did some quests to prepare for the upcoming dungeon, which was definitely a good idea. The Mercenary was a good quest to gauge my power level and see where I struggled. Whoa. Okay, he is very interesting. So weird boss fight. This is an actual boss fight, what the fuck? Oh, that was close. That was close, but that was only... It's actually a really cool quest. Yeah, I fucking struggled a lot. Still a cool quest though, but yeah, I fucking struggled. And I finally felt like I was ready for a dungeon at level 38. Actually died in the first fucking room. Okay, don't underestimate the dart slingers. That was my first mistake. My second mistake is probably gonna be that. I was able to get him the second time around with the second chance. How many dart slingers are left? We got 1 left. I'm gonna focus on killing you first. And then we can back up and... Oh, holy fuck. That did do a good bit of damage, holy fuck. And I finally made it to Hashar. Now, this boss, this is a pure 1v1. No gimmicks, no minions, all hands. I will win. I'm gonna win. Okay. Let's do this. Boss number 5. Yikes, okay. Yo. Okay. Let's back up here. We have shield back in 2 seconds. We have to play for regen right now. It's really hard to play for regen right now. Okay. As long as we're able to read his movements, we should be fine. Yeah. So we know when he's gonna charge. Messed up. I also messed up. Also a really good way of getting our smite up. Okay, we're gonna back up now because we are low on our regen and he is chasing us far back. Okay. Is that around half HP? Oh. How unlucky do I have to be? Like, I don't want to consider this a win because I'm getting help from other people. I don't want to consider that, no. I don't consider that a win. Other people came in and helped me. No. I don't care what anyone says. I can never count this as a win. Cheesing the Arcadius fight with NPCs is one thing, but other players just coming in and killing the boss basically instantly, that's not a win. I used what the game gave me, and I found a way to make use of it. This is just straight up, like, cheating. Unfortunately, that was my only dungeon key. And for some reason, the key guardian was like me when the IRS came by. Dead. So the only way I could have gotten a key was if I did world events. So I tried world events. I died twice. If I was a little smarter, just a little bit too, I should have known world events should have been fought with others. But you know, I have like no friends that play this game, and I don't think Idiot Co wants my inactive ass back. Love y'all though, like no hate towards Idiot Co, I fucking love y'all. I thought the problem with these events was the level of them. They were level 35 events, and taking them alone obviously should have been impossible, so I tried my luck at a level 18 one. Surprisingly, the reward listed here is a Sandswept key, so this is actually better than taking on one of the desert ones. Desert ones we risk that. Yeah, we should do that. Okay, I can see why this can be harder. Because that is a very scary enemy. We only have 2 minutes to kill it. We're likely gonna fail this. We might be able to win this. We did it. Okay. Like and subscribe if you think I should have died here, because holy fuck. Oh, and there it is, right in the middle. Okay. Oh, scared for a second there. One, 2, 3. All right. Got 2 uppercuts off on him, which is really good. And we also have our resistance up. We're also looking pretty healthy, so we will go in again. We're gonna pop our healing right here. Uppercut. For scream. Alright, he's almost out of his first phase. Alright, he's out of his first phase. He is much faster now. We were able to dodge that, which is really good. Still have 3 charges on shield. Oh my god. Yikes. Okay. That is some crazy damage. Alright. Missed our uppercut, which sucks. Missed our uppercut again. I can't see him, which makes it very hard to attack. We are full HP right now, so we are just gonna go in. Can always bash. Does a good amount of damage. We beat him! We did it solo this time. Let's go! Yes! 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 Hashir is dead, but I'm not done. The next area with the dungeon is Nessek. This area is one of my favorite places in the game. The snow just looks really nice. I just like snowy forests, and I might have been a little hasty when it came to doing the dungeon quest. The quest Fate of the Fallen is simple. Go back in time and defend a portal. I was way too under-leveled for this. I didn't know this. And the enemies here were level 50. I was level 43. That's like putting 12 inches in it. I died doing this quest. I died a lot, actually. 6 fucking times. It's not because I'm bad at the game. Man, that's debatable. It's actually the inability to pause the quest and pick it up later. Normally, with a lot of other quests, you can just drop them completely, do something else, and start it back up again later. But no, this quest is special. When I die, I get sent back to my spawn, which would be Nessek in this case. Totally normal. But if I were to leave the game, or / class, the game would freak out and send me back to the bridge. The bridge is not good. I have so much work to do. So much. Oh God, why are we back here? Every time I would die, I would go and try setting up my kit again, only to either get fucked up by a world reset, which they happen so many times, because for whatever reason, I kept being sent into 8-hour servers, or my dumbass would / classing and get sent back there anyways. Even when I did eventually beat the stupid quest, it wasn't even fair how I beat it. I somehow discovered how to despawn the monsters that were giving me trouble. Was my mic muted that entire time? No! You have to be shitting me, right? No. Keep in mind, this was a quest, not a dungeon. Now, before taking on the dungeon, I did the usual. Leveled up, upgraded my armor, cooked food, and made a new weapon. I thought I was ready. No way. Yeah, no. Now we have to play. Are you kidding me? No way! No fucking way! Let's regen our health back. We can also destroy the traps. Let's not try that, because that's what fucking happens when we try to do something. Yep. We just lost all the health we were regenerating. Like, literally everything. No, because what the fuck? But now, it is time. Oh my god, I'm trying to have a moment here. 4th time's a charm. We're gonna go into the Ice Barrows dungeon. We're gonna beat Theoric this time. Let's do this. Just like last time, we gotta go to the frozen guards. There's 8 of them, and we have to clear out all 8. Or we can keep going. See, if we crit, we eviscerate them. See, it takes 2 shots on the crit. Made it across. Next room, we have to kill 32 mobs. So we are just gonna group them up. Full screen. That gets basically like a good half of them, and we cleared all. And our healing seems to be putting in work because we haven't really taken too much damage yet. Alright, that's shit of Theoric. killed all 3 mini bosses, we are now able to enter Theoric's chamber. And I'm feeling pretty good about this. So let's fucking do this. Okay, we got him to half. We're just backing up so we can regain our mana before we can go in for another rush. Try breaking the ice swords. They are pretty hard to hit though, holy fuck. Okay. I'm gonna war scream to get kidding, right? Alright, is that... We actually have him solo right now. Woo. Okay. We're gonna have to reset Scream. Where is he? We did it! Yes! We beat Theoric! Yes! Finally! By far, the hardest boss we've faced so far. Finally! That took so many hours of setup to actually pull off. So many hours of planning, so many hours of setup, but we can finally move on. But now, after being Theoric, we can finally say goodbye to Wynn. And hello to Gavel.